So yesterday's workshop was a particular weight loss workshop, and just to give a summary of it, we were looking at some of the statistics, and even though we know it, we can see it, sometimes because it becomes integrated, we don't really pay attention to it. What's going on in a particular society, the epidemics of particular diseases and what's known as obesity, and they're just giving out titles basically for a state of disease. And one of the statistics was looking at, in the next 6 years, 84% of the population even being described as being overweight or obese. And these are the situations that are unfolding now. We were looking at studies where in the 1980s it was less than half of that amount. So what happened there? Because you can be online looking at Michael Jackson videos. We can be online looking on, how to have the best health ever. Because in truth, that technology is here now, and the people that have been around me, they know this. You can feel good every single day, every moment for the rest of your life. This is the truth. I'm the embodiment of that. You never have to be sick again a day in your life. That's the truth. I haven't been sick in years, about half a decade since I even had a cold. Understand? And I work around sick people all the time. Okay. So what's different? Because individuals are living this vibrant longevity, and also individuals we're seeing the worst epidemic of this whole thing. It's basically two trains going right now. It's just kind of what you're tuned into. The whole doom and gloom, fear propaganda, blah blah, whatever that is, and then the best ever. And this is what we introduce people to as superheroes. Alright? So, just to give a quick summation of that, because I did mention that workshop. If you go online now, you can Google and find this particular fact out. 98% of all diets fail. That's a fact. Basically, all diets fail, but everybody keeps dieting, and this is the fact. What's going on there? William James said a powerful statement. He wrote, As a Man Thinketh, a powerful book. He said, truth is what works. When I heard that, it really, really stuck out and resonated with me. And it comes up in my conscience from time to time. So we're looking at a paradigm that obviously doesn't work. So it's like, why do people keep doing it? Because we want a way out. It's just kind of, the human condition is kind of doing what we know how to do, alright? So what I'm showing you, and what I've introduced to many, many people over the years, I work with people from all over the world, okay, is something different, okay? It's been here, it's ancient, old, brand new stuff, okay? It's been here forever, because what we've been exposed to is less than 1% of all the food there is, okay? I'm going to say it one more time, so everybody gets this. We've been exposed to less than 1% of all the food there is. So when we're dieting, we're still dealing with that. That's why it doesn't work, because you don't know about the abundance channel. Neither did I. Over 99% of all the food, all the abundance, the kingdom, the garden, the Eden, all that, you know about. You knew about like fried chicken and potatoes, and different forms of that. All right, there's a whole. When I found out about this, I was like, you can have that. If you guys want to stay on that, you can have it. Because I'm tuning to this. And it's not about trying to get people to do something. It's demonstrating what's possible. Okay? So when you find out about this stuff, and the difference is now is that we actually have access to this. Because all of our great cultures gave us these great gifts, these staples. And that's really what we're going to talk about today. Because what we call these superfoods, it's basically a consciousness of these great gifts gifted to us by our greatest civilizations. This is the stuff that our ancestors left us with to take advantage of. But we were watching CSI and dominoes, rather than getting tapped into what's real and sustainable. Okay? So, coming up in a particular culture, we might have had a couple of these staple foods. Now we have access to get all of them from all the great cultures, from all of our ancestors. Okay? And these foods have information, DNA, nucleic acids, information. So all food, and so every time people come around, they always say, Sean, it's always different, because I'm always different. I'm always growing, changing, evolving, downloading new things. Food is information, okay? It's just like, what information is this food carrying is the question, because wanting to live a life of abundance, freedom, prosperity, all that good stuff we hear about, with the recent consciousness and popular conversation of the laws of the universe and all these things, it's kind of difficult to get tuned into that on Fruit Loops, you know, and whatever that stuff is, Puffsfield chocolate milk. Okay, that has a whole different vibration than, say, the best chocolate ever. Okay, live chocolate. It's a whole different vibration. And the question is, like, can a certain food affect the way I think? You know, I never thought about that. Okay, and then it clicked to me, like, everything I'm eating is affecting the way I'm thinking. Okay, so people come to me all the time, like, yeah, Shauna, I'm trying to think positive. I'm trying to think positive. That's ridiculous. In truth, there's no such thing as that. Okay, because in truth, it's really how you feel. It's the vibration you're putting out. Thinking, that's mind. Okay, which is always this constant flux of blah blah. Okay, it's how you feel. Okay, so when you feel good, Wayne Dyer says this, if you feel good, you feel good. Okay, so it's really asking the question, like, do I feel good? Really? You know? And if I don't, I might want to get onto a different plan. Okay, because if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. Okay, you want something new and better, sign up for a new and better plan. Okay, simple as that. We used to count calories, carbs, fat, the point system, all that stuff. You know, and like I said, I work with countless individuals from all over the world. Start out in the fitness arena. People come in all the time telling me it's crap. And I would, of course, I was doing it myself at one point. You know, but that's no way to be. If you got to count and measure out your calories and all that stuff, that's no way to live. That's like, there's no freedom. There's no fun in that. Little 100-calorie cookie bag, whatever. And how much information is in that? You know, it's the thing. People, we have this idea that all calories, this is calorie, it's energy. All calories are not created equal, obviously. Okay. Because again, if you're still on that plan, you might lose a little bit of weight because of the calorie reduction, but what are you making your body out of? Okay, you're making your body out of that stuff. As a matter of fact, that bleached flour, it's a little fun, everybody should know this, but if you're not writing it down, it's okay. It's recorded. You'll see this on the internet at some point. Alloxin, okay? ALLAXON. That's what's used to make white flour white. That's the bleaching agent, okay? That is a powerful diabetogenic. It triggers the antigens to attack the beta cells in your pancreas, okay? When they want to give lab animals diabetes to test them for, you know, diabetic cures, they inject them with alloxin. We've been eating that every day. So do we get that? Alloxin injected into the particular animals causes diabetes. That's how they give them diabetes. And we've been giving our kids that every day as well. Okay. This is an all white flour. That's how they make white flour white. It's diabetogenic, cophagenic, all these particular things. But nobody knows that. So when we're eating those little 100-calorie bag of Cheez-Its, whatever, but we're still making our body out of these things, obviously diabetes isn't that sexy.